What's up, PumpTalk Nation? Get ready for a news blitz like you wouldn't believe. We're kicking things off with some major drama in the fashion industry as premium brand Closed faces a shrinking circle of potential buyers after filing for bankruptcy. Will this iconic label find a new owner, or is this the end of an era? Then, we're shifting gears to something truly heartwarming. The Franciscan Health Foundation's new circle of 1875 has made a significant donation to their incredible pet therapy program, bringing joy and healing to patients. We've got all the details on how these furry healers are making a difference. But it's not all good news, folks. We have a deeply tragic story out of Ormond by the Sea, where an off-duty Edgewater police officer was senselessly killed at a Circle K gas station. Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood is on the scene and will break down the disturbing details and the ongoing investigation. And we'll continue to follow that devastating story, bringing you the latest on the investigation into the officer's death. You won't want to miss any of these crucial updates. Make sure you're subscribed and the bell is on so you don't miss a single second. Fashion's future hangs in the balance as Closed faces bankruptcy buyers. It's a nail-biting situation in the premium fashion world as the Hamburg-based brand Closed navigates the turbulent waters of bankruptcy. After filing for insolvency on August 5th, the company is now facing a dwindling pool of potential investors, with the deadline for binding offers looming in October. This news, while not entirely unexpected given the brand's known financial struggles, has sent ripples through the industry. Initially, a host of high-profile names were reportedly interested in acquiring Closed. Industry giants like Marco Polo, S. Oliver, and even the bestseller group, owned by Anders Hulch Pavelson, were rumored to be in the running. However, in a dramatic turn of events, reports from Textile Wirtschaft indicate that Marco Polo, Hugo Boss, and S. Oliver have all withdrawn their interest. Some potential buyers cited the challenging current market conditions as a reason to hold back, while others found the company's financial data too complex or were put off by excessive price demands. Adding to the intrigue, rumors of Italian denim weaver Candiani's involvement were denied, with industry sources suggesting a Turkish producer may have submitted a bid. Closed, a brand with a history dating back to 1978, was acquired by its current ownership in 2004. Despite a recent turnover of €120 million with 450 employees and a surplus of €500,000 between 2022 and 2023, the brand's expansion into the U.S. market reportedly proved less successful. Sales were a mix of wholesale, online, and retail, with a significant presence in Germany. The public reaction has been a mix of concern and speculation, with many fashion enthusiasts and industry insiders watching closely to see if Closed can secure a rescue deal. Will a new investor emerge to save this beloved brand, or will it become another cautionary tale in the ever-evolving fashion landscape? Stay tuned as we uncover who is making the final offers for Closed. Next, we're diving into a story that's sure to warm your heart with the Franciscan Health Foundation's pet therapy program. Positive impact. Circle of 1875 boosts Franciscan Health's pet therapy program. In a heartwarming display of community support, the newly established Franciscan Health Foundation Circle of 1875 has gifted a substantial $13,000 to the vital pet therapy program. This program, a cornerstone of patient care for nearly a decade, relies on dedicated volunteers and their canine companions to bring comfort and healing to those in need across Franciscan Health's hospitals and PACE program. The pet therapy program, boasting 16 volunteers and 17 therapy dogs, provides much-needed visits to patients, families, and staff. Scientific studies published in the National Institutes of Health and PLOS have repeatedly affirmed the profound benefits of therapy dogs, highlighting their effectiveness in reducing pain, anxiety, and depression, and promoting overall well-being. As pet therapy program founder Julie Kennedy aptly puts it, they aren't just dogs, they're healers. The Circle of 1875, named in honor of the year the first Franciscan hospital opened, is a dedicated women's giving circle committed to advancing Franciscans' mission. Members pledge a minimum of $1,000 annually, with their collective contributions funding projects chosen by vote. This year, The Circle's inaugural project at the Franciscan Health Foundation of Northern Indiana was the Pet Therapy Program, receiving a unanimous vote of approval. Violet Sistivaris, a retired NiSource executive vice president and inaugural member, expressed her enthusiasm, stating, "I was sold on the Pet Therapy Program as the Circle's first recipient when I heard about the compassionate support the animals and their owners provide to patients in need. These generous funds will be instrumental in covering essential expenses such as supplies, certifications, training, vaccinations, and gas cards for volunteers." Canady also hopes to utilize some of the funds for expanded community engagement, pediatric visits, and educational seminars, aiming to further enhance the program's reach and impact. The support from the Circle of 1875 is expected to fuel the program's expansion through the recruitment of additional volunteers, ensuring that more patients can experience the comfort, connection, and joy these remarkable therapy dogs provide. This incredible initiative shows the power of community giving. But now, we turn to a story that has sent shockwaves through the community: a tragic incident at a Circle K gas station. Tragedy strikes, Edgewater officer ambushed and killed at Circle K. A somber mood has fallen over Edgewater as one of their own, Officer David Jewell, was senselessly killed in an ambush shooting Monday afternoon at a Circle K gas station in Ormond by the Sea. Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood described the horrific event as an assassination, with surveillance footage capturing the brutal moments of the attack. According to Sheriff Chitwood, Officer Jewell, who was off duty at the time, entered the Circle K to purchase a hot dog. As he waited at the register, the suspect, identified as Eduardo Machado, a clerk at the store, emerged from the back, retrieved a jacket from a white Kia, and then re-entered the store. The surveillance video reportedly shows Machado walking up behind Officer Jewell and firing multiple shots. Even after Officer Jewell fell to the ground, the suspect's gun jammed. He cleared it, and then fired several more shots, discharging an estimated 10-15 rounds in total. Sheriff Chitwood revealed that Officer Jewell and the suspect knew each other, though the exact nature of their relationship remains under investigation. It is understood that Officer Jewell was a regular customer at the Circle K and lived nearby, and the suspect was aware of his profession. The motive behind this shocking act of violence is still unknown and is the primary focus of the ongoing investigation. Officer Jewell joined the Edgewater Police Department in 2023, and prior to that, he served with distinction in the Volusia Sheriff's Office Communications Unit, where he was recognized as Telecommunicator of the Quarter in 2020 for his calm professionalism during a critical incident. David was a guy that you could rely on for anything. You'd never hear a bad thing about him, stated Charles Geiger, acting police chief for the Edgewater Police Department, echoing the sentiments of many who knew the fallen officer. Sheriff Chitwood himself called the surveillance video one of the most evil videos I've ever seen. The community is reeling from this profound loss, and the investigation is far from over. We'll continue to bring you updates on this developing story, and then we'll look at the full press conference from Sheriff Mike Chitwood. Full press conference: Edgewater officer's tragic death at Circle K. Following the devastating news of the ambush and killing of off-duty Edgewater police officer David Jewell at a Circle K gas station in Ormond by the Sea, Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood held a press conference to detail the horrific events and the ongoing investigation. The details shared were graphic and disturbing, painting a grim picture of the incident. Sheriff Chitwood recounted the sequence of events captured on surveillance video, describing the attack as an assassination. Officer Jewell had entered the Circle K to make a purchase when the suspect, identified as store clerk Eduardo Machado, ambushed him, firing multiple shots. The video reportedly shows the suspect continuing to fire even after Officer Jewell had fallen. The sheriff confirmed that the officer and suspect knew each other, and that the suspect was aware Jewell was a police officer. The motive behind this brutal act remains under investigation. Officer Jewell, who joined the Edgewater Police Department in 2023, was remembered by colleagues as a reliable and well-respected officer. His prior service in the Volusia Sheriff's Office Communications Unit was also highlighted, where he received commendations for his professionalism. The press conference emphasized the senselessness of the violence and the deep impact it has had on the law enforcement community and the wider public. The investigation is actively pursuing all leads to understand the full circumstances surrounding this tragic event. This is a developing story, and we will bring you further updates as they become available. Next, we'll wrap up the show with a lightning round recap and our full call to action. And that's a wrap on today's Pump Talk news. We saw the fashion world reeling as closed faces a shrinking pool of buyers after bankruptcy. We celebrated the heartwarming success of the Franciscan Health Foundation's pet therapy program, thanks to the Circle of 1875. We also covered the tragic ambush of Edgewater police officer David Jewell at a Circle K and detailed the shocking press conference from Sheriff Mike Chitwood. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Pump Talk News for all your essential updates, ring that notification bell so you never miss a story, and drop a comment below to share your thoughts. And make sure to follow us on all our social media platforms for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.